People don't understand Rouge the Bat. They treat her like she's a villain turned hero, when Rouge was never a villain, at any point. Literally ever. Let's look at the story of Sonic Adventure 2 exclusively from Rouge's POV. Rouge is a Secret Service agent working for the President, who moonlights as a jewel thief. Or maybe it's the other way around. At some point before the game began, she got a mission from the President, which probably went something like this. Hey Rouge, Eggman just busted ass through Gun's top secret military base and stole something called Project Shadow, and no one's telling me what the hell that even is. Go do some sleuthing and figure out what this Project Shadow thing is and what Eggman is doing with it. She either got this mission assignment while stealing the Master Emerald from Angel Island, or shortly before deciding to go steal the Master Emerald as like a day trip or something. Either way, she's confronted by Knuckles over the Master Emerald, and that is when she sees Eggman for the first time.
So that's Dr. Eggman!
After snagging some pieces of the Master Emerald along the way, she follows Eggman back to his secret pyramid base. It is notable that Gun themselves are already aware of the general location of the base and are trying to raid it, but are unable to actually get inside.
Those idiots will never find my hidden base inside this pyramid.
Rouge manages to successfully infiltrate it.
This is Rouge. I've located Eggman's base and will proceed to enter it now.
This is the first time the audience is clued into Rouge's true motivations. It is her mission to find out what Eggman is up to. Thus, she takes the transporter to the Ark to get to the bottom of his schemes.
It's a space transporter. The destination has been set to Ark? Wasn't that space colony shut down over 50 years ago? What's he doing up there anyway? Doesn't matter. It's my mission to find out what he's up to.
This is when she meets Eggman and Shadow and ingratiates herself with them. At this point, Team Dark is formed, but Rouge is operating as a double agent. Everything she does under Eggman's orders and interests is to get in his good graces, so she can fulfill her true mission. She is not acting as a villain. She's being an undercover cop. After the demonstration with the Eclipse Cannon blowing up the moon and Eggman's threats falling on deaf ears due to Sonic's interruption,
Otherwise, your country will cease to exist. You have 24 hours to give me your answer.
No way!
What the?
Something happened?
Our threats fell on deaf ears.
Rouge gives Eggman the info about Tails having the final Chaos Emerald, and then she gives a status report to the President.
Hey, you! Wait!
Mr. President, we're receiving an incoming signal from our agent.
This is Rouge reporting. Currently, I have not been able to confirm if Shadow is the ultimate life form or not. I will continue my research on Project Shadow and have a follow-up report very shortly. Just a reminder, don't forget about my jewels.
This is why I said Rouge's initial mission was probably find out what Project Shadow is, because apparently that's what Eggman yoinked from Gun's military island and no one will tell me what it is. Rouge's mission during this game is to find out what Project Shadow is, if Shadow the Hedgehog being the ultimate life form is related to whatever Project Shadow is, and what Eggman's intentions involving Project Shadow are, and if Shadow is a threat. The evolving situation and her expanded understanding of Shadow means she's playing speed chess with how she handles things, since she is operating as a double agent behind enemy lines. She also can't quite suss out what Shadow's deal is. He certainly claims to be the ultimate life form. Is that what Project Shadow is? Is he Project Shadow? It's easy for us to think it's obvious, but she has no idea. Her efforts of playing the part as Eggman's lackey pay off, and he gives her the password to access the Ark's database and find the information she's been looking for all along. Or so she thinks. Because the information she finds is about the prototype, the research project that Gerald documented in the Ark, and not the true scope of his final results with Shadow the Hedgehog's creation that were relegated entirely to his secret personal diary. Rouge is shooketh, and confronts Shadow with her findings. Shadow claims to be the ultimate life form, but she just found out about what Project Shadow quote-unquote truly is. She found out about the Bio-Lizard. If Project Shadow was meant to create the ultimate life form, and Project Shadow was this Bio-Lizard, then who or what is Shadow?
Here are the results of the research project called the Ultimate Life Form. But if this picture is of the real ultimate life form named Shadow, then exactly who or what is standing in front of me?
After all, it is her mission to get to the bottom of this Project Shadow business. And she wants to find out the truth about the nature of Shadow the Hedgehog as a person, since, well, he did save her life and all. She's invested now. So she knows there's more to him than meets the eye. Her mission and motivation is to uncover the truth. But Shadow takes her questions as existential, and all he does is reaffirm his sense of identity.
Even if my memories are not real, it's still me, Shadow, and I will fulfill my promise to Maria. That's the only thing that matters to me now.
Rouge is left with nothing but the documents about the Bio-Lizard she got from the Ark computer, and she cannot make a definitive declaration about what Shadow the Hedgehog has to do with the ultimate life form. In the end, the colony drop program is initiated, and Rouge receives a call from the president, which probably went something like, "Rouge, holy fuck! The Ark is on a collision course for the Earth, and we're all gonna die! What the fuck is going on up there?"
Oh, it's all over for us.
What do you mean?
I just received a message from my boss. This space colony Ark is currently approaching the Earth at an incredible velocity.
Due to the situation being pretty foobar, Eggman shares Gerald's diary with Rouge and the others, revealing the truth about Shadow the Hedgehog as the true ultimate life form, the result of Project Shadow all along, and the instrument of Gerald's final revenge.
Oh, so that's why you released Shadow from the base.
Rouge's mission is now a success. She has finally learned why Eggman blew his way through Gun's base and sprung Project Shadow, and learned definitively what Project Shadow is. She knows the truth about Project Shadow, she knows who Shadow the Hedgehog the ultimate life form is. Once this whole Ark collision business is resolved, she can make a full report on her findings to the president. Although personally, I think Rouge's final scene, talking to Sonic about Shadow, changed her priorities.
Do you really think that the professor created him, Shadow, to carry out the revenge on all those who live here on Earth?
He was what he was, a brave and heroic hedgehog who gave his life to save this planet. Shadow the Hedgehog.
I guess you're right.
That's Sonic's what you see is what you get view of the world. But I believe it rang true for Rouge. I believe Rouge was inspired by Sonic in this short interaction. I like to think maybe that when Rouge gave her report to the president, that's what she said. "Okay, Rouge, what's Project Shadow, and who's this Shadow the Hedgehog I'm hearing about?" Shadow was a brave and heroic hedgehog who gave his life to save the planet. That's all anyone really needs to know, because that really is the truth of Shadow as Rouge now sees it. But that's just me. Although the president does seem to hold a pretty favorable opinion of Shadow, though, despite never meeting him, so I don't know, that's just what I like to think happened. Anyway, Rouge was a good guy the whole time. Please play the games, they are very good.